Hi everyone, welcome to 5 Good Minutes. I'm Tom Blefko. Well, we've come through a really challenging time, and hopefully there's a light at the end of the tunnel with all these vaccinations that are out there, that we can hopefully all get vaccinated in the next couple of weeks and months. But with what we've just been through over the last couple of months, the real estate table stakes have been raised in 2021. Now, a couple of months ago, I read a book called Shift Ahead: How the Best Companies Stay Relevant in a Fast-Changing World. It was written by two gentlemen, one Alan Adamson, the other one Joel Steckel. Fascinating book. I'll have a link down below to Amazon that you could purchase the book. I highly encourage that you do that. But their premise was, in a world that's changing faster and more furiously than ever, the ability to stay focused on what is important is really critical. And to stay competitive, you must be able to shift to stay credible. Now, they examined over 100 companies over a period, I think it was about 10 years, and they showed how some companies thrived and other ones just really faded away. Once again, fascinating read. I got a lot out of it. And really, it relates to the real estate business today. So let's take a look at real estate in 2021. When I go to agents' websites or their social media pages, I see this. Let's talk about the agent first. The agent says, I exhibit professionalism, or I know the market, or I'm really experienced and I have a high degree of ethics. Sound familiar? Is it on your website or social media pages? By the way, there's nothing wrong with it, but they are table stakes. Now let's take a look at marketing, what some agents are saying to sellers and or buyers about what they're going to do for them. I'm going to put your home in the MLS. I'm going to create this whiz-bang great flyer in 4-color. I'm going to promote your listing on my website. I'm going to take professional pictures of your property. I got to tell you guys, these are all table stakes, every single one of them. They are expected of you as a real estate agent to do in this world in which we live in today. So let's separate from the real estate business right now. Let's take a look at a company that was created just over 10 years ago, Uber. Now, Uber's had its issues lately, there's no doubt about that, but the original concept was brilliant. They made it very convenient to hitch a ride virtually anywhere in the U.S., pay a reasonable rate, and without actually having to interact with the driver. Now, suppose their marketing campaign revolved around the following. Our drivers know how to drive. Our drivers know the cities. Our drivers have clean cars. Or our drivers are really courteous. Guess what? Those are and will be moving forward table stakes. If you go to Uber's website today and log on there, front and center is a phrase that says the following: setting 100,000 cities in motion. Now that's different. So the first rule of branding is, are you differentiating yourself? And the first rule of marketing is, be interesting to your customer. Table stakes just don't get it anymore. Now in Lancaster County, there's about 1,400 real estate agents. And if you mention those things that I just said a couple of minutes ago, they're table stakes. Without interest, you are plain white toast. You're boring, uninteresting. I heard it before, I'm moving on. Now, the real estate consumer in 2021, they got multiple options with agents and brokerages, and there's virtually a smorgasbord of realtors vying for their attention. Ask yourself, is what I'm offering truly compelling? I'm going to challenge you. Take the time today, sit in a room with a pencil and paper and list what makes you compelling. By the way, it might be more difficult than what you think. and figure out the best way to tell your story. The other option is to be plain white toast. You decide. Until next time, all the best.